Oh, shoot. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to our Thursday night business opportunity call. And we are having a special guest this evening. She has been on the product here, and I am going to bring her on. And hold on, Jenny, we're adding you. Let's see if we can get her on, then we'll go ahead and get. Hey, Jenny.
Hey,
Hey, it worked. I love it.
hey.
Isn't this awesome? This is so fun, isn't it?
Wow, I've never
Oh,
done
good.
this.
Yeah, so you're breaking up. Do you have good signal?
I do. Let me put it on. Let me get off Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Okay, is it better?
Hey. Oh, yeah, that's good.
Great.
You're kind of breaking up. Yay, isn't this fun,
It is
though? It's
fun.
so awesome. Yay. So this is our Thursday night business opportunity call. We do this every Thursday at 8 o'clock. So a lot of my people, prospects, and they're taking a look at the business and the product. And so this call is just to give you guys validation that HempWorks is real. There's real people in the business, even though we're on the computer and might be states or countries apart. But this is just an awesome opportunity. And I got in this business about 6 months ago now, and just have had some wonderful success. And so we're just excited to start bringing more and more people to the table that are getting success from the product and the business. And so first, I got to get some of this tough stuff out of the way, because we do have a lot of disclaimer. And so anything that we talk about, this has not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, and that these products are not intended to replace medications or eliminate the advice or competence of a health practitioner. We also have anything that we talk about money-wise on this is that this is all that My Daily Choice does not pay commission for recruiting new affiliates. Rather, compensation is based solely on product sales, which varies. The figures in the chart should not be considered as guaranteed or projection of your actual earning or profit. So we just have to get that tough stuff out of the way to let you guys know that it's, these are just stories we're sharing with you so that you can hear how this might change your life. And if this fits you, get with one of us. And so Jenny is someone who I met through a friend of mine, and she got on the HempWorks product and has really gotten some great results. And actually, with all that, she's decided that she wants to come into the business. So we're all excited about that and having you as part of the team. That's so exciting, Jenny. But with no further ado, I want you to just tell them a little bit about what you do and how the product has really changed your life.
Well, as I see a bunch of people I know are watching, and yay. CBD oil is amazing, and I was introduced to it probably about a year ago, not through HempWorks, but my mentor that lives in Oregon, Cheryl Henderson. They are in the medicinal marijuana, and they are able to grow it in Oregon and all that. So she posts lots of information about the medicinal benefits of just using the oil, and I never thought that it would be something that I would use. So Lisa Pierce, she introduced me to the product, and we met in a parking lot at Dollar General, and she said, here, try this. So I started using it, and as you all know, I'm a horse trimmer. I've been trimming for close to 15 years, and it takes a toll on my body. So, everything hurts. When I get out of bed in the morning, it's a struggle. And by the end of the day, after I've trimmed, a dozen horses or sometimes more, it hurts. So, I'm in my chair and I can't get up without stabbing pain in my hips. And taking the CBD oil. I've taken it now for almost 4 months, and the stabbing pain is gone. And now sometimes I limp out of habit, not because it
I
hurts.
know.
So,
Isn't that crazy?
right, right. And one thing I did notice also, as far as relieving pain, I don't know if anybody really knew or whatever, but I had smoked an e-cig for about 5 years, and I was able to put that down. And I have not smoked on it or vaped for probably about a good month. And
Wow,
I was
that's
not able to just, it didn't matter anymore. I didn't need it. So, and now I'm starting a ketogenic diet, and I'm having good
uh-huh.
success with that. So I
Yay.
do believe that the CBD oil is helping. It helps manage, I don't really suffer from depression, but because my
Yeah.
pain is gone, my mind is clear. So I'm
Hmm.
happy, and I'm able to stay in control over, what my intake is as far as what I eat. And,
Yeah.
it affects a lot more than what you think. So,
Right.
right.
Well, mental clarity is the mental clarity is the number one thing that I hear from people, and sleep, and so when
Yes.
you get those two things going in our body, we can make better decisions, about what we're eating. And then when we start feeling better, our attitudes change, all those things go in line. So
Right.
it's just awesome to hear, you know, that we just can't live without the CBD. And so it just made sense when I got involved in it, and it changed our lives. And, my husband completely off of oxycodones. It really
Mhm.
changed everything for me. I just feel so much younger, and I'm older.
Right.
That's the crazy thing.
Right.
And so I just said, with a business, why not? It made sense. It's $20, to come into the business. And I know, Jenny, when we were talking about it, you're just like, no way, that's not monthly. You
Right.
mean like we're not doing this monthly? And so, no, it's literally $20 to come into the business. And you decided, wow, this product's changed my life. And so I could share this. I'm seeing so many people, how many people a month? And
Right.
this is just your people you see in here in Kansas.
Right.
But imagine when you start spreading that knowledge, worldwide, how big your business is going to be. But, you're already calling me, what, 3 people are
Oh,
ready to sign
I
up.
had another person today, and they were asking me, what do you do for pain and whatever? And the one lady who
Yeah.
has a autoimmune disease, she was asking me about, I messaged you earlier about it. I don't want to divulge any more information, but
Right.
even she will benefit from this.
Yeah.
So, and there's
Yeah.
no contradictions to it. It doesn't, interfere with any other medications someone may be on. It's just basically
Hmm.
an anti-inflammatory.
Right.
So,
Right. Right.
hmm
And there's so much science to back CBD. And I say with people, I was just talking to some friends today, just before I got on this call. And, she says, I was on another CBD oil, and I was taking it, and I was getting it off of Amazon. But, it was really causing me headaches. And so,
oh,
there's a couple different reasons why she could have been getting headaches. But see, this is the whole thing, guys. People are taking CBD, but they're not realizing that there's a certain type of CBD oil you need to be taking, not just any type
any,
of CBD oil. So she's like, I'm getting headaches. And I'm like, there's a couple different reasons why you would be getting headaches. One being, maybe taking too much, or two, it could have been a chemical extraction. And so those things, without having the instruction and just buying it from the store, you don't get that. Like with us, Jenny, you kind of get that one-on-one support where somebody's going to help you through the product. And so now she's going to go ahead and try the HempWorks oil, because I'm going to give her information on how to take it, and kind of be her little assistant. And that really is important with the CBD, because that sweet spot is so important. And if you don't have that, then you're not really experiencing the true benefits of the CBD. Wouldn't you agree, Jenny?
Right, right, right.
I mean, you're a science gal, you and I have great discussions about that. So,
right.
hey.
And
Anyway,
and this is Pam Dennis. She takes, she does take the oil, and she gets it from a place, I believe, in Tennessee. I believe it's around the same cost. From what I'm seeing from different shops in the area, it's around probably $90 to $100 for a 30-day supply. So I'm not sure if HempWorks is around that same. I think it is for retail.
Yeah.
So
well, yeah, and actually, and I know there's going to be some people that are thinking about, well, what's the best way to come into the business? Now, there's a couple different ways of looking at it. If you're going to come into the business as a builder and you're really wanting to get people going, then you obviously want to get the best pay, right? But if you're just coming in to make, have a little part-time or a little hobby, make sure you don't come into something that, you may have to maintain, So I say for everybody, the Director Pack seems to be the best suitable pack because it gives you $20 each off each bottle. Okay. So your $69 bottle of 500 milligrams would now be $49. So that to me is great. And plus you can intermix the products and be able to try at least 4 of the products. And if you get the dogs one, any of the animal ones, you actually get 2 bags of treats and 2 oils. So that makes you actually have 5 bottles or 5 something. So that's a great deal. And plus you get paid that 35% right out the gate. And then you get that 4 levels deep for someone signing up. So Jenny, when I mean about that 4 levels, if I sign you up and then you sign somebody else up and somebody else signs someone up, I'm getting paid on all of those people. Now I'll get my top percentage off of you, but I'll get just a slight percentage off of the other ones that sign up underneath you 4 levels deep.
Right.
So that's kind of nice for just sharing the product and paying $20 to get your website. To me, that's a sweet deal. It's not monthly. All you have to do is buy 1 bottle a month, and that maintains your commissions with the company. So I don't know. What do you think, Jenny? Is that a sweet deal?
It is. And I still, we also, there's so many horse people on the call right now. We need to, right. Most of these are clients that I recognize that are watching. Everyone has horses. And
I have my horses
so
too.
you need to tell about Sassy because yes, she gets CBD oil.
So
Sassy is founder.
So Jenny, yes, she did. So this is how Jenny and I met. And CBD oil just kind of came up, and it's like, oh yeah, you're the gal, but she was actually coming over to treat my horse for foundering, and because nobody could tell me that my horse was overweight, like obese. And Jenny was so kind to let me know that my horse was severely obese. So any of you horse people, don't feel guilty to tell somebody that their horse is obese.
I'm saving her life. Yes.
She is safe. And so all I'm saying is follow us, and you're going to watch it. Jenny, I did videotape her today, and I am going to videotape her taking the CBD oil, but Sassy has her own little 750 CBD oil, and Jenny will contest to this that Sassy does like
she does like it. She puts her lip up. She's doing the fun response. She does
totally. I'm gonna get it on camera.
Right.
But Jenny, I'm glad you're here to validate that for me, because she does, and we don't know if it's the peppermint or she just knows it makes her feel better. But what we're really hoping to see from her is that she can walk and spend a little bit more years with my little 2-year-old, because she's trained all my babies.
Well, and the reason I believe that the CBD oil would work in a laminitic horse, founder or otherwise, is because the whole reason a horse founders is because there's inflammation in the hoof. So the CBD is actually reducing the inflammation. Therefore, she is going to start feeling better. So, yes.
Now we're consistently, we're about four, almost, this is day 5. So 2 days a week. And it took some time because I was trying to figure out dosing and things like that. But we finally did find a horse dosing guide that people are actually getting great results with their horses. So this is going to be great for the horse community. And so just follow us, because I'm going to be, taping her as she's getting better and walking, and Jenny's doing her feet. So all this in combination, we're going to revitalize Sassy.
Yes.
So, yes.
Yes.
So, it's just this really is just an exciting time, period, with this coming about.
Right.
Wouldn't you say, Jenny?
I do. Yeah. And we're getting in right at the ground level when people
Absolutely.
are still asking me. My friend this morning, she's like, "What's CBD?" And I'm like, so I explained it all to her, and she was like, "Wow, okay."
I know.
So if anyone is worried about taking ibuprofen for long periods of time for pain, you no longer have to worry, because there's no side effects from the CBD.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you just, there's just nothing that you have to worry about. You're not going to be feeling weird. It's just one of those things that you just start saying, wow, I really feel better.
Right.
Everything feels better. And when you're not taking it and you go off of it, you're just like, oh my gosh, where's my CBD?
Right. Well, so, and we talked briefly about sleep patterns and stuff, and I know it does affect, because I wear a Fitbit every day and have for probably the last year and a half. And we went back to April in my Fitbit log, and my sleep pattern was completely different than how it is now. My deep sleep is actually more, and I fall asleep earlier in the evening. Shannon can attest for that, because I fall asleep in the chair. And then I'm awake usually before my alarm. I wake up maybe between 6:30, 6:45. My eyes are open. So, and I don't have to work until 9.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. And that's what, homeostasis is the biggest thing with the CBD, is bringing that body back to, oh, Jenny, you look like you froze. I hope we're still on here. There you are. You froze?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay. Something froze. That's what I was saying. It brings our body back to that homeostasis. So your sleep patterns will get better. That's like me. I just wake up now, and you're like, wow. But then if I woke up in the middle of the night, I seem to be able to go right back to sleep, because that's where my body needs to be. So I actually have gotten to the point where I know that I got up, but I don't really remember it.
Right. Yeah, that's how I am too.
So yeah, so it really is. And then there's other, we have the creams. Oh my goodness, this transdermal cream. It is awesome